This is a brief video summary of the EDC special meeting that was held on July 20th, 2023. The agenda of the meeting was set to look at about a half dozen issues that related to financial or other support to local businesses as a result of the recent flooding. These issues were, are businesses in need of financial support? Which businesses should be eligible? Should we be considering loans or grants? What amounts should be involved? Should we consider applications on a rolling basis or all at one time? And if we were to have a loan program, what would be the terms of the loan? Or any other issues that were raised during the meeting. And a number of other issues were raised during the meeting due to the large number of inquiries about canceling travel to Woodstock. It was agreed that it was extremely important that communications outreach be made to visitors to explain that Woodstock was open for business. This was probably, to the businesses that we spoke to and who attended the meeting, probably the single most important priority that needed to be addressed. A second issue, or a possible initiative, was due to the complexities of the various aid programs that were being formulated and introduced by the state, by the federal government, and by the EDC. And so we felt it was important that communications to local businesses be made to explain the various ways that they could receive support. Third, there were considerable concerns among businesses about losing employees given the tight labor market and the possibility of lost wages, or the fact of lost wages. And so a third initiative that was discussed was to provide financial support to help with those lost wages. And finally, there was some concern, although limited, almost none at the meeting, that there was catastrophic physical damage to a number of businesses, or to perhaps more than a handful of businesses. And that it was discussed whether or not to provide grants or loans directly to businesses affected. The EDC did not make any decisions on these initiatives. We agreed that all of them needed to be identified further to decide whether or not we could pursue them and whether or not to allocate any funding, and the EDC agreed to meet again in a few days. We ultimately decided to meet on July 25th, which occurred 5 days later. Unfortunately, no recording was made of the meeting, which is why we are presenting this brief summary of the meeting. However, minutes of the meeting are available in written form on the EDC website. Thank you.